Hello, everyone at home. Welcome back to the Hogeki Heroes campaign, the Trials of the Wickermen. Once again, I am DM Hyper, joined here by Life, by Phil, and by Jose. How's everybody doing?
Hello, I'm sick, but I'm here.
Yes, I need to
Yo,
turn Phil up a little bit. So, everyone, uh, I imagine, given it has been a while, I would imagine everybody needs a refresher.
I know I do because my computer crashed last time, so I didn't see what happened.
So, at the end of the last session, Uh, after Phil's computer crashed, uh, the group ventured further into the trial of Sylvanas. They ventured into the astral tree, and from there they first completed the trial of the Hydra, where they figured out that because of the fact that the statue was of this massive Hydra, the best idea would be to cut off the heads until there were enough eyes to complete the sign. Y'all got that very quickly, and I am so proud of you guys about that, by the way. Legitimately, like, that was awesome. Um, from there, y'all continued on into the house of the host. The host is in like a group of animals. And y'all came across this runic puzzle, which I realized in hindsight was one big ass game of Wordle. I did not plan it as that. I thought it was a cool idea. But it ended up working, as y'all, particularly Pod, begrudgingly realized that to answer the riddle, reveal the essence of nature, you spelled out Sylvanas using the animals' names. Amelie was then bestowed the crown menagerie, the primal reverie of Sylvanas, and proceeded to talk shit, which resulted in y'all having to fight a Hydra. Y'all swiftly kicked its ass, because it's you guys. From there,
kill,
y'all say what?
kill.
Yep, cool. And kill. And that is basically where y'all left off. Y'all worked very careful to make sure to not wake up the big man, because y'all know that that said big ass Hydra, which has the name of Telemenicos, is basically, if it's awake, it's like a threat to a nation kind of thing. It's kind of a big ass problem. So, with that, here we are. Y'all are inside, or y'all are just walking out of the astral tree. And outside, Leofiel says, "Very well. I assume you all succeeded in your venture." As
Yeah,
Amelie
Of
we
course.
does
did.
pipe up, it's like, "Unfortunately," taps the crown. "If that is the case, Amelie, you and I have much to discuss back at the House of Honor. Ever say as you also see Yuliri standing there and deciding to examine closely the crown before Leofiel basically yoinks her back a little bit. "You can look, but be careful not to touch, please. We don't know what it'll do to anyone who is not chosen by the god who has selected it. I say who created it. Now, let us return back." As she taps her spear, not her spear, her staff onto the ground, and she's going to use one of her items to cast Tree Stride. let's see. I am supposed to be here. Let's do here. As y'all are now back into the House of Honor. Well, that went much quicker than I anticipated, to be completely honest. We were only gone a few hours. Are all of your endeavors this efficient?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty good at this.
I hope your good fortune continues. Amelie, if you do not mind, I would like to speak with you in private for a while. Larry, if you don't mind, I would like to I would like Argus Bane to be contacted. That way I'll say that way they can decide what to do next. You are welcome to stay the evening here at the House of Honor. All right, thank you, Auntie. I can't do French. I've tried. I don't know that I can do the French accent that Yaliri has.
I'm imagining it. Don't worry, dude. We're playing pretend.
Yeah, I can do some. I just can't do others. So is everybody just gonna follow Yaliri off to the room to contact Argus?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the case. You'll go in. Yuliri grumbling the fact that she doesn't get to even really look at the crown that much. But the rest of you go off into this communication room. Eventually, you're let in. Yuliri steps out for a moment, as then you'll see in this crystal an image of Argus pops up. Damn, I forgot how fast y'all work. You'll find the thing?
Just like you talk to him.
I did find it though. It was Amelie.
Yeah, just talk to him.
Where is Amelie? I can hear you, you know.
See, he can hear us. Just talk to him.
Yes, we retrieved it, Argus.
Good. Hopefully it's as powerful as I'll say as Caretaker said it would be. So in that case, what's the next move? As y'all ponder this, Kaba, you hear in your head, Kaba Dawn Spear, you know your next step.
If no one else has a suggestion, would you like to all visit my hometown?
Is there a particular reason, Kaba?
It seems like my reverie is there.
All right. Well, in that case, that seems seems good to me. I'm sure Leofiel can get y'all there. Any idea which one it is?
I'm not too sure.
Well, that could have been that could have been more helpful then, unfortunately. But hey, at least you have your next step. It's better than we were about 5 minutes ago.
Well, since it's my hometown, I don't think anything bad could happen. It's pretty safe.
Yeah, there's just a I'm glad you're going with them. Let's say that. I think it would be hard to convince your mother and father otherwise.
I'm kind of worried I would never be able to leave my hometown once I get back there. My mother can be very, very stern and stubborn.
I've spoken with her. Stern is one choice of words. Yeah, that wasn't exactly a pleasant conversation the last time I spoke with her. She kind of was incredibly bossy. So,
Well, I haven't been around for a few years. Maybe she'll be less strict. Maybe.
do you think so? Well, in that case, the rest of you, I would say everyone, get a good night's sleep. You'll need it. Let's just say it's an interesting trip. Over. So the rest of you, let's say, go on. As the communication cuts out, y'all have the day. What would y'all like to do here inside the House of Honor?
Anybody know what to do in Elfland?
Place is quite unfamiliar to me.
As it probably should be. There are plenty of things you can do.
Oh fuck, who are you? Oh wait, it's that one chick, huh?
It's Yaliri. It is, in fact, Yaliri.
Don't you want to go hang out with what's his name?
Varys?
Harris or something?
Okay, if y'all very much, if y'all don't want me here. Varys? Let's go hang out.
Guys, she creeps me out.
I can still hear you.
Ah, crap. Guys, she freaks me out.
Why did she freak you out?
'Cause she like beheaded some stuff and like posted them up or whatever. It was weird.
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't, Jose. Huh.
Crud.
Look, we're three smart guys. We can find something to do in Elfland, I guess. Right?
Ah. Well, I mean, you have something to do, kid.
Wait, who is? Wait. Oh, hey, Chief.
Or have you forgotten what I told you yesterday?
You wanted me to steal something from that thing?
Well, at least try. Give it a
I
shot.
thought I was supposed to wait for that.
I mean, you're only here for another day, kid. If you want to wait for another day, be my guest.
I thought I was gonna wait till much later and then come get it. You said there was no time limit.
Fair enough. I can respect patience. Good things do come to those who wait. Besides, seeing you ponder how you're going to do it is a little bit of a fun little test I have for you. Test is the wrong word. You say, I guess I should say, learning experience.
How do I get out of this again?
How do you what?
What do I get out of stealing the thing for him again?
Information. On a very specific thing which you have wanted to know about. more info on Gerda Shell and what's going on there? Everybody still there?
I'm here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what would y'all like to do? Is there anything else? Because there's plenty of things that you can do here. Y'all can ask some of the people around what there is to do. Y'all can ask, so y'all can spar if you want. Y'all can do some research. What would y'all like to do?
I'm gonna go find that lady who I like tried to distract by asking if she wanted to sleep with me or something, and go
Hmm.
up to her like I didn't do anything stupid and just say, "Hey, can I ask you a question?"
And why would you think I would answer?
Because I asked you a question.
Notice I did not answer a que- I did not give you an answer to that because I asked you why would I answer that. Can you give me a good reason, given how rude you have been to me thus far?
I've never met you before, lady.
You don't bullshit well.
No, I'm serious. This is our first conversation. I'm so confused.
Do you know how many humans with white outfits there are in this place?
I,
You
uh,
probably should have changed that first. Or used your friend's
huh?
hat of disguise.
What is happening? Okay, I guess I'll go find someone else to talk to, and then I go find a random person
You
and say,
could
"Hey,
you could just apologize, you know?
well, what did I do?"
Really? Are we really playing this game?
I'm not playing a game. I just don't remember.
You asked her if you could sleep with her.
Oh no, I know in character. I mean, I know. I just in character. Finn doesn't remember.
Does Finn really not?
Yes.
Really? Like asking to sleep with me yesterday?
That doesn't sound like something I would do, but I apologize.
You see, now that was a start. Now, it doesn't sound like something you would do according to you. Why? Then why did you do it?
I don't know.
Well, you should learn to be polite. And if you're going to talk with people, and if you're going to talk with people, that is a very poor thing. I say a very poor introduction. Besides, you're not my type anyway. No offense.
I'm already spoken for anyway.
Aw, adorable. But at the same time, that kind of makes yesterday's conversation a little bit more, I'll say a little bit lower opinion of you.
Okay, so what is there to do here?
We have one of the biggest libraries in all of Yalir. We have training grounds. We have places where people can learn to commune with nature. We have what is the common term? The closest common term I could figure out for it is petting zoo for various animals. There are the archives where one can learn various types of spells and get in tune with nature magic. Of course, we are we're elves. We're not saints, so of course we have a pub. We also have a theater. We have training yards. We have most amenities. We're not savages, even though we do live in the woods.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go now.
Have a good day, Finfair. Say Isaac.
Hey guys, you want to go to a petting zoo?
A petting zoo?
Yeah, I assume you can pet things there.
All right.
Are you gonna turn to an animal so that others can pet you?
Holy shit, I could do that.
Holy shit, y'all are fucking weird.
I will get my
It
master
is
disguise.
hilarious though.
Alright, let's go to this petting zoo.
I don't
All right.
mind.
All right. Let me pull something up real quick to see what kind of thing you got here, cause okay.
I put on mask disguising, by the way.
Yeah, no, your hat of disguise has been on this whole time.
Oh, let's go.
So you walk over, and eventually you're able to find your way to this petting zoo. And then you see the giant walrus.
What the heck is that?
And then you also see behind it a triceratops.
What is that? Is that a dinosaur?
What the heck? Can we write that?
Please do not try to ride them. They they do not do well when strangers just go up and jump on their backs. We had a few visitors at one point that were allowed in, and one of them ended up minus an arm. Because apparently trying to ride a velociraptor sounded like a good idea.
My friend here, and I point to Josaku, tried to ride a T-Rex once.
And how did that go?
Oh,
My
we
arm is
killed
still
it.
intact.
But how did it go?
We killed it.
Do that here, and I will skin you alive.
You're not a very nice host.
Oh no, I'm a gracious host. It's just, just making sure that the thing is there not to hurt any of my animals.
I cast. Oh, wait, no, I don't have that spell. Never mind.
Hello, though. It is very nice. It is very nice to meet you, though. I am Balin.
I'm Isaac.
It is lovely to meet you, Isaac. And the rest of you?
I am Joe's.
Joes? It is nice to meet you, Joes. And you?
My name is Kaba.
Hello, Kaba. Well, all of you, welcome to the uh, welcome to the sanctuary. This is I heard you use the term petting zoo. Whoever sent you here apparently did not know that we actually do have a word in say that there is a word in common for it. It's fine. Not everyone speaks common as a first language, so sometimes things get lost in translation. It's fine though. I speak fluent common. This is a what we call a sanctuary. And yes, you are free to interact with some of the animals, provided with some of them you may need a keeper. Luckily for you, my schedule is open. I am the head keeper of the animals and one of the druids here of the House of Honor. I was informed of your arrival, and I'll say, and Moonspeaker Aspenvale did say to give you every single kindness and amenity. So, here we are. Is there any animal in particular you would like to do? We have pretty much everything terrestrial. I would not advise interacting much with the aquatic animals unless you can breathe underwater. Some of them get a little bit playful and they don't realize that they're drowning people.
Do you
Oh.
have polar bears?
Yes, actually.
I want to see.
I will warn you. How should I say this? Don't surprise him. He does not like it when people surprise him. So, he takes you over past areas, and you do see a bunch of like various creatures. You notice everything here. There's not really any monsters. Everything looks more like an actual animal here. There are a couple like monstrosities, but most of them are like an owl bear, where they're basically just like they're basically animals. Even if they're not like most people wouldn't consider them like natural animals, and they're instead like some form of magical creature. You do see like there's a Titanothere. Um, there's just say there's a Bullet over on one side, but as you'll go to, you realize that it's starting to get kind of cold in certain areas. Before you walk into this I'll say this area as you'll go down further into the roots of the tree, because you did see the tree was kind of like lifted up from the ground. Eventually, y'all do reach this like ground level where you see that several magical, say, buildings that are giving off magical energy have been constructed around it. One of them appears to be giving off a lot of heat, some of them a lot of cold. One of them appears to be aquatic. It's just all sorts of environments kind of like magically preserved in this area. Come. As as y'all start to walk over to uh as y'all start to walk over to the really icy looking one. Now, remember what I said. Do not surprise him. I'll say he is a sweetheart. But also, polar bears are badass motherfuckers that they will absolutely eat anyone that that tries to jump them or that they think is food. If you've ever thought that other creatures can be absolutely deadly in pursuit, polar bears are basically worse. They hunt things for fucking miles. Everybody good?
Hugs?
Say what?
Hugs?
I can't understand what you're saying, Life.
Can I hug it?
Oh, hugs. Yes. Let me talk to him first, though.
Oh my god, you can talk to him?
Well, yes. Most of us druids learn to speak with animals or something, and as a head, and as one of the druids in charge of the sanctuaries, of course I'm able to do that. It's one of the things that it is a requirement of being one of the attendants of the sanctuary. We do. We have some of the widest collection here of exotic animals. We want there to be able to be, even if any animal is hunted to extinction, we want there to be able to be some record of them, some vestige of them here. So, let's go in. As you go into the icy thing, you see like there are various pins and whatnot. Basically, it looks like it's designed to keep some creatures away from one another, but it's bigger than you expected. Like, there's actually a lot of room here for the animals to like roam around and doing everything. That you see one person off on the side. You see this like giant elk. It like with like this snow white fur, being fed by one sanctuary attendant. You see one where there is Let me one moment. There's one where you actually see there's actually a mammoth over on one side that just seems to be chilling. He's just walk around. And then you see what you're looking for. You see the thing that you came here for, Isaac. As you see a polar bear almost as big as the mammoth.
It's so big and cute.
Pemberton, come over here, buddy. As he casts Speak of Animals. How are you doing, big guy? Oh, that's good, that's good. No, you cannot eat them. They are guests, they are friends. And they actually came here they came down here specifically to see you. Now, everyone, Isaac, Kaba, Josaku, this is Pemberton. Thumbs up if you get the reference. Pemberton is the name of the guy who who invented Coca-Cola.
Oh.
So like the polar bear with the Coca-Cola things.
Okay, I get you now.
I see.
Yeah. But nah, this is a huge polar bear. He is much bigger than what you saw when you were in the wastes. I don't remember the name of the place in my world. The something wastes.
Cold snap waste?
Cold
No,
snap waste. Thank you. No, you're correct. That is it.
I thought that was critical role.
No. That was correct. That was me. Where'd he go, Phil?
Ask him if I can hug him.
Pemberton. Isaac here would like to know if he can give you a hug. Okay. He says he will give it to you in exchange for something.
What's that?
Do you have any food?
Oh fuck. Can
As he
I
snap-
buy like a fish from you?
As he steps a little bit, says, "Don't worry, I got you." As
I
you
was about
see
to
a
summon
druid
Chester.
toss something through the air, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, let's go!
Oh! As you get hit in the face with a big ass salmon. And you don't just get hit in the face, like it knocks you the fuck down. This is a salmon
Can
that's
I
probably like
intercept?
30 pounds. I'll say no. Because he
Yeah.
rolled a natural 1, I will say no. This is gonna be funny as fuck. But yeah, no, you hit in the face with a salmon, and you just go down. You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
We're under attack!
It is funny, you're right, Pemberton. Yes,
We're
I
gonna
like
make an
this one.
attack on the salmon.
You're gonna make an attack on the salmon?
Yes.
Roll it for me. What did you get? 18. 18 hits. You instantly like go out as he's like fumbling it with the air. The moment that it's in the air, you draw a God Razor and off with the fish's head. Oh.
Good job, Josaka. You saved us.
Thumbs up.
Pemberton actually says thank you for taking care of the head. It's annoying for him to either round it. So, what are you doing now, Isaac?
I'm gonna give him the fish, and then I'm gonna climb on top of him and hug him.
No, you don't climb on top of him. Yeah. I
Oh,
was like,
I'm gonna give him a hug.
well, yeah. I was like, yeah. Balin goes, don't climb on top of him. Just walk up and give him a hug. If he likes you enough, then maybe you'll get the right around his back.
I'm gonna hug him, and I'm gonna say, someday I'm gonna be just like you.
As Balin translates, if you could hear a bear laugh, that's what happens. Where he goes, "No." He says, "Good luck with that."
It's gonna happen someday at all costs.
You're gonna be a polar bear someday. I mean, you could have, but you chose not to take more levels in Wizard and couldn't learn Polymorph.
That is true.
I'm gonna find a way to get you an item one day that allows you to cast Polymorph, just for the fuck of it.
I'm gonna become a werebear watch.
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking cool. So yeah. With that, you let's say you all are hanging out with Pemberton for a little bit. He gives you your hug. And basically like kind of just sits there next to you guys. What else would y'all like to do in here?
Josaka, can I talk to you by yourself real quick?
Yes. Well, what is
Actually,
Isaac?
Kaba, you can come too.
Sure.
Oh, you see, they're keeping secrets from us, Pemberton.
Hey, so how bad do you guys want to ride that Triceratops?
Quite.
The last time we rode a T-Rex, we got knocked off.
Bears would be quite jealous.
So here's the deal. I can make both of you invisible for an hour. That gives you enough time to climb on top of that Triceratops.
Please. Oh.
Do we not tell them about what we're doing?
Why don't you ask the druid?
No, he keeps saying we can't do this, so we can't let them know.
No, he said
Look,
just don't jump on it without talking to him
I
first.
personally think there's nothing wrong with this plan, and that nothing can go wrong.
Yeah. I don't see any problem either.
I would like to have all my limbs in place, but if everyone's in agreement, I would not mind doing it.
All right. Hey, Mr. Druid, we all have to go to the
Balin.
bathroom at the same time. Mr. Balin, we have to go to the bathroom at the same time.
Okay, let me lead you back up. The bathroom is outside of the sanctuary. I have to walk you through it though. Did you?
How far is it from the sanctuary?
Hey, so it's a little bit around the corner. They don't make it too far. That way the rest of them can't do that. But still, I gotta walk you through the sanctuary just because, like, after the last guy got his arm bitten off by a velociraptor, they don't let they don't let anyone walk through with the sanctuary unattended.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's funny, if you just would have asked, I would have said, I would have pointed him towards something that he could potentially ride that didn't try to bite his arm off.
Wow, that seems like a smart decision, but we need to go to the toilet.
Yes.
I think the
So-
fish might have given me something.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there like any anti-magic thing on the gate?
Why?
Oh, because like a lot of things have that here. Like I know when I went to the guild, they had that.
Roll me a deception check.
With advantage, baby.
Easy.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Thank you, Guppy.
Son of a bitch. Why did I even give you that? Okay, he buys it. It's like, all right. Let me show you up to the bathroom. After that, would you guys like to see dinosaurs?
Sure.
Cool. I'll be waiting, but I'll walk you up there. Say y'all walk up there. And he said, I'll be waiting here by the gate for you to come back.
All right. As soon as we go into the bathroom, I cast invisibility at 4th level and make us all invisible.
God damn it.
Guys, I realize I made one mistake though.
Was that?
I can't see either of you, so it's gonna be hard coordinating getting it at the same time. But just try not to get caught.
Should I take off my armor? Why you make loud noises while I run?
I would like y'all to roll me stealth checks.
I am not good
I
at.
got this. I got +9, don't worry.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, that wasn't an advantage.
Yeah, I know. That's better. Motherfucker!
Oh, wait, the 18?
Yeah, we're all rogues.
Ah. Okay. Shit.
We are so getting banned from this place.
Probably at this point. All right, y'all go on in. You'll see. Balin is waiting by the gate for you. How are y'all deciding to keep track of one another?
I don't think we are.
Okay. Um, roll me a perception check, all of you. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Hyper. This is just happening.
Y'all have had one roll. One fucking roll below a 10.
Look, some things are just meant to happen, dude.
Okay.
You cannot stop our stupid decisions.
No? Fuck. Okay. Might have just made coming back here harder, Isaac. That vault might be a lot harder. Y'all go in, and y'all eventually all do see a section that appears to be more jungle adjacent. You do happen to see a Triceratops. Or what y'all saw earlier, and y'all said, huh, that giant three-horned thing.
Guys, are you guys here, or can you hear me, or am I just alone right now?
Is anyone else around?
Okay, so you guys are here. Okay, it's a good thing we did this, because I'm pretty sure they never would have let us ride this dinosaur if we asked.
Yeah, really sure.
With y'all's perception checks, y'all can actually see that this one that there's a smaller one that actually has a saddle on it.
Oh,
Well, we need the
okay.
big one.
Clearly that's there as a distraction, because they clearly don't let anybody ride these.
Right?
I
This just
legitimately, when I came up with this idea, I legitimately said it's like, okay, let's see how far this goes. Maybe they'll get to ride some things. And Triceratops was the only one that I actually planned for y'all to ride before this, but y'all are in too deep now.
All right, let's try to ride this
We
big
go big.
Triceratops, guys. Does anybody know how to ride an animal?
I do not have proficiency in that.
I've never quite ridden
Okay,
something of such a large
it
stature.
can't be that hard. I jump on it.
Okay, what is your DC?
DC of what?
Sorry, what is your armor class?
20.
Okay, it is at disadvantage because you're invisible. Oh, that's never mind. It rolled a natural one.
Do I know that Finn jumped?
No, I'm invisible.
You see the Triceratops' eyes go fucking wide, and it just starts bucking around it. It starts like bucking around, trying to figure out what the fuck is on it.
I'll take that as a cue. I'm gonna cloud jumper up on it. As high
All
as I
right.
can go.
Kaba, you see this thing, and it is now double freaking out. Y'all are actually monsters for scaring this poor animal. This thing has an intelligence of 2. It's not smart enough to understand that bad things are going on.
Shosaku, is that you? I don't know about you guys, but I think this was the right decision.
Oh, hey, for both of you, does a 23 hit?
No.
Oh crud. I think it does.
You need to
Wait,
lucky.
Yeah, I'm gonna lucky it actually. Yeah, I'm so lucky right now on the...
All right. It misses with a
Let's
13. Kaba, what are you doing during all this?
I cast Bless on Josaku.
So the moment you cast Bless, the invisibility drops.
Really?
Yes,
Oh.
it is an action.
Oh. Shit. Oh well.
I mean, you're already
In for
casting
a pound, in
Bless.
for a penny, man.
Just one Actually, no. There's just one problem as you realize that as you begin to cast Bless. You have to see what you're blessing.
Okay. Did I accidentally bless the Triceratops?
No, you can't. Like you go to start the spell and then you're like, wait, I have to see what I'm blessing. And you're just in this moment of what the fuck do I do here?
I mean, I can see invisible, right?
No.
My goodness.
As you see one of the sanctuary workers say, it's like, whoa, 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 what's going on, girl? What is going on? As you see them cast to speak with animals. Ah! What the fuck? There's nothing on your back. Ah! All right, all right, all right. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Let me roll animal handling for them. Calm down. They failed. By the way, it was a disadvantage, and they rolled a 6. Yeah, as now, let's see. It's been about enough time as they're trying to do that around. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Jose, you gonna lucky this one too?
What is it?
24.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My second lucky.
Okay. That's a 26.
Ooh. Third lucky.
That is an 18.
Oh, I beat it.
You beat it. Okay. Then you barely beat it at this point, as it tries to go around and like buck you off or like slam whatever's on its back against the tree. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down. There is nothing on your back. It is just some sort of feeling. It is something in the air. All right? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Are you
What
sure?
was
I
Isaac
feel
saying?
something on my back.
I said bail. We gotta bail up.
All right, hey, calm down, lean down, and let me feel across your back, and I'll tell you what. Let's see if there's
I'm
anything
going.
there.
Guys, I think we need to leave.
Yeah, just
What the
jump it
fuck?
off, jump it
What?
off.
Who said that?
No, I didn't say anything. I said I'm gonna jump off as I see him.
No,
about to
but
pass.
Yeah,
y'all started talking to each other as somebody's standing
Oh,
like
I
5
did
feet
whisper
from you.
to him, true. I did whisper.
Yeah, Kaba didn't.
Oh,
Who
I
said
thought
that?
yeah, I'm still jumping.
Yeah, I'm jumping off. We
Y'all
gotta
are jumping
run.
off. Okay, y'all jump off and then do it. It's like, what's the fuck? I heard it too. I said, yes, I did hear it. Who's there?
I
Why are
booked
you scaring my animal?
Running.
Running. Okay. Where are y'all running to?
it. The entrance.
The entrance. Okay. Roll me a group stealth check.
You bastard.
Hey, this is completely separate from the other, and Jose is out of lucky, by the way. Josaku? Okay, y'all pass.
Let's go.
Yeah, y'all are lucky that the DC wasn't 60. But yeah, no, y'all managed to get out. Y'all are going back to the bathroom. I'm assuming after that y'all dispel the spell.
Yeah, I dispelled it. We just walk out casually.
Super
Alright, y'all walk
casual.
over and you see now Balin is kind of panicking. Holy shit, y'all were in there a while. Y'all okay?
No, I think there was something wrong with that salmon you threw at me.
Yeah, because
You didn't
horrible
eat it.
stuff.
You didn't eat it though.
I'm allergic.
Maybe the
to
juices got into our mouths.
Balin. Balin? Yes. What is it? Somebody. I think somebody tried to ride the Tracy. Ride Tracy without. While invisible. It spooked the shit out of her. What the fuck?
We better get going back then.
At the mention at that word. That wasn't you guys, was it?
No, I can't cast magic.
What? Okay. Roll me deception. Hey, he might be able to beat this.
Okay, my friends
Y'all
and I
are
are gonna be.
y'all aren't watching the camera, are you?
It's a 1.
I rolled a
This
1.
was meant to happen, dude. This is a canon
I
event.
fucking hate this! Cause I wanted y'all to be able to like ride dinosaurs and shit, potentially ride a polar
We
bear,
did.
and then y'all go on fucking wacky adventures like this. It is fucking hilarious.
All right. Well, since it seems you guys can't control your animals, I think my friends.
Whoa, whoa.
If there are
There's no need to
intruders,
be
we could.
insulting. We can control our animals. It seems that somebody decided to incite them. Oh, you
If there
guys
are
had better be on
intruders,
the
we
lookout,
could.
see if there's anybody who is acting shady around. Anybody who looks like they got hit by a triceratops.
I don't know what that would look like. Have a good day, Balin.
Ah, can't get much worse.
I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled for anyone of the
Thank you.
sort.
Appreciate it. Why don't you
I
go
look
next
forward
time you're
to
in? You all come back and we all have a good say a good fun time here, and maybe Pemberton will actually allow you to ride him.
That would be.
woohoo!
All right, I'm gonna go walk
Yes.
off and find a restaurant or something.
That would be much
All right.
appreciated, Balin.
What kind of what kind of cuisine are you looking at?
Just whatever smells the best, I guess.
All right. You go in and you do find some elvish cuisine that smells really freaking good right now. So you'll go.
Excuse me, do you sell food here?
As you realize, you are in basically the mess hall.
Oh, am I back at the guild?
You never left. This has all been the guild hall, dude.
Wait, the guild hall has a petting zoo?
They're druids.
I thought we left the guild hall. Then yeah, I'll go to
No,
the.
you've been in like the lower levels of the tree the whole fucking time. That's why
Did
I was
anybody else
freaking
catch
out
on to
some.
that, or... I'm not the only one who thought we were outside of the guild, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we left to go to the.
No,
petting
the petting zoo, like the fucking sanctuary, is in the guild.
zoo.
Oh well, we never faced the consequences of our actions. We're good.
Yeah, that's why I was so worried the whole time. Because if Jose didn't burn every single one of his luckies,
I'm really lucky.
yeah, you are. Also, if I wasn't rolling a disadvantage, I would have caught you because at one of the points I rolled a natural fucking 20. But the other
Hey
roll
man,
was a 17 that you had me re-roll.
it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't meant to be.
Motherfuckers. Okay. So yeah, you'll go. So yeah, you're at the miss hall. So you're like, the Does anybody understand Elvish?
I think
I believe I do.
No, I don't.
I do.
You do. Okay. It's like, as you'll sit down at one of the tables, somebody does come up and say, "All right, what will you have?" Say, actually, let me say they give you menus and basically like today's offerings. It's like, tell me when you see something good. You came at a decent time. You can tell like there's not very much people in the mess hall because it's like 4 p.m. So it's like before dinner, but like there's so many people in this guild that they kind of just keep things running all day, just because people will go in and out as they please. It's just not as popular of a time at the moment because they're again, nobody's like really going to eat dinner yet. You guys are eating an early meal.
I'll take this sausage dish.
Okay, let me. One moment. andouille. Anyone else have anything else that they like? I mean, there's various things. Basically, it's French cuisine.
And I also have some up dog.
I'm over 300 years old. I know that joke.
I will also have the sausage dish.
All right. Basically, y'all are having a Y'all had to say sausage, by the way. Because guess what's the most famous French dish that involves sausage?
I don't know anything about French cooking.
Andouille, which is French coarse-grained sausage made from the intestines of pork. Served usually it's usually the large intestine which is served.
Oh, I'd eat that.
I love intestines.
Ah, they're served inside the colon.
Hey,
Meat.
when in what is the name of this? Your lair.
Yalir.
Your lair.
Do as the Yaliri do. So y'all all want that dish?
I'll take some, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then y'all do have andouillette sausage alongside let me see what
Oh, do you also have ratatouille?
ratatouille, of course.
Yeah, can I get that, please? Does it come with rats or?
No, no, no. That is a common misconception. So what ratatouille actually is basically a assortment of say of vegetables sliced up and served in this sort of
Olive oil.
display. It's like tomatoes, squash, garlic, onions, zucchini, eggplants, bell peppers.
Wait, so you don't get a free rat pet?
No.
I've been lied to.
But if you want, I can have a giant rat actually carry out the food. He washes his fur though, so he's clean.
A rat actually can cook food? No way.
We're druids. Working with animals is kind of our thing.
I mean, yeah, I'm down
As she
for
goes
that.
back to put your orders in, so y'all all got some andouille and some ratatouille to go with. I fucking hate y'all for this, by the way, but I love y'all at the same time. This is hilarious. This is fucking hysterical.
I
Um,
mean,
so yeah, let me do a roll on how good this is. Woo-hoo!
you got a 20?
I got a
For rat?
natural 20 on the cook. So,
Yeah,
as y'all
this
do
rat
it,
is
it's
so
like,
good.
so what happens is you'll see on the door this like bell ringing as the door pushes open, and then you see a giant rat with a tabletop, I say with a tray on the back of it. It's remaining pretty steady. Like he's keeping the food really fucking steady. And then he is bringing it out to your table. Sorry, to your table. I've got to drop the accent. But yeah, bringing it out to you, your table, and placing it down with the tail. As then it turns back into your waitress. So, was that good enough?
That was crazy.
Thank you,
This is
thank you.
delicious.
Yeah, and then you'll take a bite. Oh my god, you did not realize cuisine. I'll say Elvish cuisine. This is as good, if not better, than anything Amelie has ever made.
Guys, don't tell
Uh-oh.
Amelie this, but I think I like this better.
And there is a very distinct odor coming from the sausage, but you find yourself like thinking it's like, if the dish wasn't this appealing, I wouldn't really go for it. But then you take a bite and you realize that that aroma, which doesn't smell amazing, it actually balances really out really well with the taste of the dish, and it ends up being really, really fucking good. Like, compliments to the chef. Yeah, no, that's basically what it is. That is how that tastes. Which, by the way, strawberry and cheese is not a good combination. I don't know what the fuck the writers of that movie were on. Why the fuck would you put cheese and strawberries together? Am I not correct here? Come on! I'll be right back. I gotta go get water, but keep talking. So, boys,
Oh,
how does your meal?
it's pretty good. It tastes like food.
Immersion.
Tastes like food. Not the worst criticism we've ever received here, but hey, if it's pretty good, we'll take it. I'm not going to lie. She does turn to Kamba. I'm a little bit surprised. Ceretrians don't usually have the most expanded palate.
I've been traveling, and my companions always expand my worldview on food.
Ah,
We have an amazing chef as well, but this can rival her.
well, if that's the case, if you actually know an actual chef and our food is rivaling her, I will pass along those compliments. But yeah, I say it's good to see a Ceretrian with taste. If you can't tell, guys, some areas of Ceretrian cuisine are not exactly known for using the most spices and flavor.
So it's like the Brit
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
Outland.
British or Americans, yeah. Well, okay, when I say Americans, I'm specifically talking about people from the Northeast, and I'm not talking about their Italian cuisine. I'm talking about everything fucking else.
uh,
Basically, the Northeast is like I don't know how exposed you are to it as we are over here, but in the Northeast is basically super known for Italian cuisine because of how many Italian immigrants there were from the early 1900s, and
mhm.
everything else is supposedly kind of mid. I wouldn't say that if my fiance was over because she is from New Jersey. But yeah, no. Again, y'all are very much enjoying the food, and it is a very pleasant time. Is there anything else y'all would like to do for the day?
I would probably like to buy a gift for my parents before I return to hometown.
All right, they don't
It's like
exactly have like a
a souvenir.
true gift shop here. Though there is within the guild hall, they do have a an armory where people can request and buy various artifacts, items, really whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Ah, hello. What can I do you for?
I would like to buy a gift for my parents.
Do your parents like magical artifacts or weapons?
Weapons.
Weapons. Okay, that I can do. Are you looking for something more magical, something more expensive, something more like cheap but well made? We do have a very quality blacksmith here. So one of the finest in the entire kingdom.
I would like to see your best made weapon.
Our best.
After all, we are from Isocross.
He's lacrosse. Well, all right then. Let's see what you got. All right. redo this because it didn't really give me that many weapons. Damn it, neither did that one. All right, there we go. Okay. So, my best. I say our best. As they start whistling, and you see behind them this elvish scimitar pulls itself out and then starts dancing around. I would say basically spinning around in midair, in tune to their whistle. I was saying, I would say after that, and then they start twirling their finger, and the blade is starting to move with them.
Mm.
Dancing scimitar. Elvish maid. And you can tell it is actually a very fine blade. It's not like magically empowered or anything like that. The magic of it is that it can like move around by the sound of your voice.
Mm.
And roll me a history check real quick. Because
It's
I did write something about one of your parents' backstory, and this is very appropriate given what I wrote. But I want to see if you remember this. 13. You would actually remember your father has always loved shows that involved dancing swords. I thought it would just be like
oh
a cool. I literally wrote this in your dad's character. I swear to God, I wrote this in as something where like potentially later, when if y'all ever trying to like connect and like hang out where y'all are in Easel Cross, that this is gonna be something that y'all could go do, like go see something where there's like Yuliri or uh Alamushan blade dancers.
Mhm.
And you do know that here in Yulair, based on your history check as well, I'll just lump this in, that dancing blades are actually one of the more popular forms of it because the elves like to have their hands free to cast magic as well. So the fact that they can do that while that, or they like to like have one hand free, that way they can basically do like fighting with two hands without having to fight with two fucking hands.
Mm-hmm.
They can do like one sword magic, other sword dancing around in the air. It's actually like say it's actually something, a fighting style invented here in Yulair, but it made its way over to Alamus as well. And again, something that your dad has always liked. So if you would like, you can absolutely purchase this. Yes, this would come out around to 2,000 gold. They are not cheap.
Do I even have that cash? I don't remember.
You have a lot more than that.
Oh, okay.
Pull up your character sheet real quick, and you'll see why I say that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have 37,000 gold right now. You kind of
Okay.
have enough to buy a small building in downtown in a major city.
This blade will be a perfect gift for my father, but I would like something for my mom as well.
Well, tell me, what does she like?
Mm, do you have anything that grants protection? Not a armor, but a magical good item.
Hmm. A magical item that grants protection. I mean, we have a couple amulets of protection. We have a couple things like that. Um, Tell me what it is. What is it that you are looking for here? There are several things around that we can do.
Mm, well, while my mother might be strict on me, I would like to have something that protects her while I'm away.
Hmm.
You know, Do you have any animals I could buy and tame?
Any animals? No, we do not sell animals. I'm sorry.
No
We
animals.
no. It is usually a rite of passage around here. I'll forgive you for this, but I do have something that might strike your fancy in the same regard. It's not quite on the same level, but it's close. As you do see, the shopkeep twirl around the staff, slam it to the ground, as then it turns into a giant boa constrictor in their hand.
Hmm. Well, I do not think my mom likes snakes, though.
Well, you did say animals, so I tried.
Hmm. Oh well. If
I
that's
get.
the case, any amulet that could protect her is fine.
Let me see. Let me see what they have. One second. I am. I'm trying to find good things here for this kind of thing. Da 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 da. Huh. Um. That doesn't really work well. One second. Let me. I'm trying to find good things here because there's only so many things you can really do here with this kind of thing because like it's very specific. I'm trying to see because like they would have like a good thing of items. Oh, I might have something for you. As they pull out um, this small statue,
Hmm.
and they say, "This is actually a figure of wondrous power."
A figure of wondrous power? What kind of power?
Well, whenever whenever you transform this, whenever you activate its magic word, it can transform into an animal.
Hmm.
So
That
I have a
seems
couple.
interesting.
I have a couple of them here.
And this is
Uh,
unique to this place, right?
not exactly, but it is. They are not that common. Most of the time, figures of wondrous power are more utility. As a utilitarian, they are decoration for say of items that can do this. This one, as you place it on there, is a silver raven. This one is a serpentine owl,
Mm.
and this one is an ivory goat.
What?
An ivory goat. Basically, it turns into a giant goat that could move as fast as any horse, and also is much stronger than a horse.
I would like the ivory yoke done then.
You said you want the goat?
Yeah.
All right. So the goat will be actually the cheapest one. Funny enough, by a lot. So your total for these two, as she places the goat, which it's showing you about think about that big, shape of a goat, kind of like legs back by that,
Mm-hmm.
comes out to about 3,000 gold.
Okay.
All right. So you just give it to him, right?
And hey, yep.
All right. One moment. I'm having trouble with something. Ah, that's what it is. All right. Go ahead and subtract 3,000 gold from your inventory,
Mm-hmm.
and add an ivory goat, or you can add like a figure of wondrous power, figurine of wondrous power, and it would say like ivory goat, and a dancing scimitar or a dancing sword. See if it allows you the thing for scimitar.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything else before the night begins?
Nah.
I'm good.
All right. Well, as y'all are going in and doing it, Kaba.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Not what you think. You find yourself in this weird, almost ethereal place. You can look, it's almost as if you're on a world made of clouds. You look below and you see this very majestic mountain with beautiful ranges, colorful forests, incredible waterfalls, teeming with life, majesty, and almost a sense of harmony.
This is not the usual place.
Hmm. Were you expecting?
Hello.
Were you expecting someone else?
Yes. I am a believer of Helm and I expected him to show up today.
Hmm. Well, that it. Helm is an old friend. It is a good thing. I'll say, however, he can be a little bit of a stick in the mud. His honor is I'll say, is very commendable, but at the same time, his humor leaves very little to be desired.
Helm jokes with you?
I was saying that he doesn't have a sense of humor, boy.
Oh. That checks
Helm.
out.
Old Ironsides wouldn't know a joke if it ringed around inside his armor. By the way, you don't know where this voice is coming from. You look around and you don't see anybody around you. Oh,
So,
that's right.
can I get the pleasure of meeting you?
Hmm. It's been a while since that has happened. But I'm sure we can arrange something. As you do see this man sort of materialize out of one of the clouds. This guy, 1 second, I gotta post it correctly. That. Wearing this glorious suit of armor. I say this well-groomed brown beard and short hair. Very well built. He looks to be older, like late 40s, early 50s, like flecks of gray, but nothing that's quite done it. But what really draws you to him is his eyes. You notice he has this aura about him. almost as if his eyes are the only thing about him that seems like they're very tired. But it's not like his eyes themselves, it's the area around them. As if he's had, as if the muscles have become stretched almost permanently because of years and years of battle, years and years of witnessing.
You must have been through a lot of tough battles. My respect to you.
Ah, well, that is not any, a reaction I expected. But yes, I've been through them for a long time. It's rare that opponents want to fight honorably. It would be much more entertaining, fun. It'd be much more enjoyable that way. And again, it isn't the killing that's entertaining. It's a thrill of fighting an opponent with whom you are at odds and doing so as nobly as possible. Do you know who I am,
So,
boy? You should. You've heard about me and your Zemples. It's funny. Yours and mine always have a little bit of a adversarial relationship. Yet Helm and I get along very well. In fact, I'd like to say he's probably my second closest friend out of all of our siblings. Only Master Tyr really, what I say I'm really closer to than old Ironsides. Though I would assume as one of mine, also, in addition to being one of Helm's, you'd recognize the patron of humanity. Do you know who I am now, Kaba Spear? Do me a favor, Kaba. Roll me a religion check at advantage.
okay.
$22. You know exactly who this is. I'm going to DM it to you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Tom. God of Honor, I have such respect for you.
It's a nice change of pace compared to most of your brethren in the priesthood of Helm. I've never understood why there's such a rivalry between my followers and that of Helm's. It's been odd. When he died the first time, it kind of saddened me. But then he came back. And it still happens. Never understood it. Brothers in arms need to be need to direct their followers to do that. Unfortunately, neither his nor mine have been willing to listen thus far. It's good to see that you actually did listen to those teachings. Do you know why you're here?
I assume you have instructions for me.
In a manner of speaking. It's more of a challenge to you, Kaba. You have a good heart. You have noble intentions. But there is something holding you back. As you do see this wisp go around, like he flicks his wrist. And you do see a face appear out of it. A very stern looking face. Blonde hair.
Oh,
Very, very stern doing it. Almost disapproving just in the basic face you have, the face of your mother. Why does she frighten you?
She feels like a mountain to me, something I could never ever hope to beat.
Do you see that right there? As he points over to the mountain behind you. By the way, at this point, he's basically standing right over with you. And by the way, just this like something that like Kawa would get the vibe of. Torm is remarkably chill compared to Helm. Helm is very much a by the book hard ass stick up the stick in the mud kind of like all seriousness, no, very to the point, very blunt, very grandiose in terms of like his presence, everything like that. Like you know you're in the presence of a god when you're talking to Helm, and you know he's going to tell you what to do, and you're going to do it because he's Helm, kind of thing. It's not like an arrogant kind of way. It's a very matter of fact way. Torm seems very friendly, almost like someone you could go have a drink with, and it's kind of weirding you out a little bit. But as he's pointing off, it's like, do you see that there? That mountain?
Mm-hmm.
That is Mount Celestia. That is the tallest mountain in all realms. That is the heavens. That is the peak of existence in some people's eyes. Technically, at one point, it was infinite. No one had ever climbed it. But then, when my father decided to reshape the realms in a more comprehensive way, as he rarely but has done twice in the past, he gave it a limit. It's still the tallest mountain in any realm by far. People have climbed it. Many have died trying. Is that how you see your mother? As this insurmountable mountain?
It feels like any step I take, the mountain just gets bigger and bigger instead.
Interesting. It's funny because that is what exactly Celestia was. But now it's finite. The end is in sight of it. Disapproving, I imagine, has higher expectations of you than anyone reasonably should. Has that of everyone. Disapproving of anyone who does not meet up to her expectations and hold herself to higher expectations still. And if she always manages to meet them.
She's amazing in that way, yet scary.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Would you believe me if I told you I had a parental figure who is very similar?
Really. And
Yes. Your friend has met him. In terms of godhood, we are all considered siblings. But in a manner of speaking, I look at Lord Tyr as a father figure, my mentor. However, in general, it does look, say it does, how should I say this? It hasn't always been smooth sailing to take a saying from a friend of mine. At first, he was very, very harsh, very demanding, very powerful as well. As powerful as I am now, I still do not know if at his peak, I could come close to Lord Tyr. Though maybe it is some sort of bias and admiration for my mentor. And I believe that's how you see your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Both of us want to protect anything we can. You've been told to go home by him. You know to do so. To get where you need to go, you will have to speak with your mother. You will have to address her and your father. Though I imagine, based on my observations of him, that will be an easier task.
I'm very fond of my father as well. What
Alright.
my mother lacks in care,
Say it one more time.
what my mother lacks in familiar love, my father gives 3 times.
He's a good parent. There are several people in which I have tried to bestow that upon myself, and it is good to see it given. As you know, I am the patron of humanity, so I see you all as basically an extension of my children. I'll say is, by some extent, my children. People I need to protect. People I need to defend. That is why I am the god. I am who I am. Duty, loyalty, obedience, righteousness. Some people call me the fool for deciding to be a defender in one hand, a fury, say the furious in the other. What I need to know from you is what extents will you be willing to go to protect those around you? What sort of pain will you be willing to endure? What will you be willing to put upon yourself to do what is right and to do what is necessary? That dragon does not really care. I've heard his story. I heard it from him himself. Back before my father decided it was a good idea to prohibit the gods from interacting on Abeline. Completely. I decided to bend the rules a little bit. Inhabit someone speaking with the dragon. Heard his story just as you did. While the idea is correct, say is sound, the ends do not always justify the means. Will you be willing to do things the right way, Kaba? Doing that without selling your soul, without giving up who you are, or compromising your morals? I would not ask of you anything that I wouldn't do myself. I am very much like Helm in that way. I'm not asking you to become a martyr. That's Omater's thing, not mine. But what I'm asking you is honor and duty. Are you willing to do that even if it means standing up to your mother? Doing what needs to be done to do the right thing?
What are you saying? That is my mother?
Oh no, your mother isn't doing the wrong thing. But what I'm saying is, knowing her, if she stood in the way of you doing what was right, how would you react? Even if Tyr was standing in front of me right now, And I knew in my heart what I was doing was right. Much as I do love him, as both a father figure and a brother, say under Al, I would continue to do what is right. Will you do the same?
I might need some time,
Take
but
all the time you need. I'm patient. I'll be waiting. But all I ask is that you don't compromise yourself. Don't lose yourself in some sort of pursuit. If you decide that you are not willing to be my champion, as well as Helm's, that is fine. Even if I have to search longer for one, I understand. To be the
thank
champion
you.
of duty and honor, you must be willing to face any danger to prove your respect of that duty, of that honor. That is up to you.
You have been very kind to me, and I hope I'll be able to meet your expectations, Tom.
Lord Torm, technically. Best not forgetting I am a god. And there are some around here who might not exactly how should I say this? Take to someone referring to me very cordially. Isn't that right, Arya? As you do see walking up an Earth Genasi woman, carrying a large mace, wielded, say basically decked out in a paladin's armor. The mace itself glowing with radiant power. You could tell that this is very much a holy weapon, on the same vibe as what you would have expected a holy avenger to do, but this one is more pure. It's not about like inflicting damage as much as it is as it seems drawing attention and drawing and enveloping you. That is correct, Lord Torm. Even though, because you are new, we will do that. Also, this woman towers over you. She's like,
Oh,
she's like 6'4". And again, it's skin made of like this almost sandstone. Again, very Earth Genasi, definitely. Yeah. If you are to stay around, I expect you to treat I'll say the Lord Torm with respect, as he does you.
My
I will know
apologies.
I will know your decision, Kaba, by your actions within Easel Cross. You don't need to reach out to me again. No, say reach out to me. Or are you? I will know. Just know. It is your decision. So that will be the question, Kappa. Are you willing to take on this duty? Because once you take it, there's no going back. I don't. I do not look kindly upon those who abandon their duty, and I want to make sure that you understand what it is. There's a difference between the champion of other gods and being mine. Duty comes first. Duty has always come first. Whether that means duty to your world, duty to your comrades, duty to your morals. Were you to become my champion, everything you do in life would have to be done holding on to those convictions. I am kind. I am friendly. But at the same time, I am not lax when it comes to my domain. Duty and honor are first and foremost. Should you take on this obligation, there is no abandoning it. Think on it for a time, Kaba. It has been a pleasure meeting you. Maybe one day we will speak again.
Of course.
As you feel yourself waking up. And I feel like that's a really good place to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Hey, y'all fucking rode a triceratops, you hugged a polar bear, and Kaba met the god of honor.
That's pretty fun for a light session.
Yeah, I felt like y'all packed a lot into it.
Okay, my throat really hurts. I'm